Welcome back, SimGamers, to Let's Play Ultima Avatar, my own fan adaptation of Ultima IV, one of the greatest role-playing games ever made. Sort of set the pace, or the tone, for role-playing games going forward for a long time. We're actually in progress trying to sail our way north. The only other town that we haven't really visited and mastered that's one of the primary towns of virtue is Magencia. So we're going to see if we can't locate that town. We know it's in the Great Sea. Wow, nice hit, Maria. But that does mean braving some ocean dangers on the way, such as Nixies and sea serpents and stuff like that. It's nothing a little bit of heal can't solve. As Maria gains levels, her heal, it averages more output. And we're going to continue to get our party ready for dungeon delving. But I think what we'll probably do before dungeon delving is get, I think, all of the town work done that we reasonably can do. Which is to say, we'll get all of our quests on board, complete as much of the overland quests as we can. Alright. Some blood moss and black pearl found from these guys. So we're sailing north across the vast open ocean. No land in sight. Sailwind fans. Here it is. Oh, calm wind. Which means we're either rowing or the wind isn't truly calm, it's just light winds, providing very little momentum. Depending on how much I cared, I could cast a spell. In fact, I have that spell. Let's go ahead and just do it. Maria? Let's get us a wind change. I want the wind to be out of the west. What do we have here? An island. And we have found the Buccaneer's Den. You see a mean-looking guard. What do you want? How are you? What's it to you, scrumpy? A scum puppy? What do you do? I guard this bridge, you stupid jerk. Are you a wise-ass slime? Yeah, I am. You had best ditch it then. People around here are super friendly and nice. You see a tall, impressive guard. They call me Rank Breath. How are you? Very hungry. What do you do? I am a guard. I guard the city. Rank Breath huffs. Yeah, okay. What's the sign say? Sign reads, no fighting. Okay. You see a tall sailor. I'm Silver John, the pirate. How are you? Good enough, eh? What do you do? I'm a pirate, matey. We raid the coasts of Britannia. Fun, eh? Are you a pirate? No, I'm not. You had best leave this place before there's any trouble. Sure. You see a jolly old tinker. I'm Dankek. How are you? Dankek says, jolly good, thanks. What do you do? I'm a tinker by trade. I create ship rigging. Primarily the ship's capstan and anchors. Do you own a ship? Yes, I do. Good odds I built the capstan. Jolly good, mate. Oh. He seems nice enough. You see a gruff ranger. I am Ragnar. How are you? Okay. What did you do? Or what do you do? I travel the lands of Britannia. Are you here looking for information? Oh yes, about the skull. Mondain's skull, you say? You don't want it. Ask the tavern keep. Not right now. Then buzz off. Okay, well, ask the tavern keep. Oh, a sailor's life is a life for me. How are you? Salty. What do you do? I'm a sailor. Oh, a sailor's life is a life for me, and a sailor across the boundless sea. And I never, ever do anything about the weather because the weather never did anything for me. Captain Black says, welcome to Captain Black's Tavern. What will it be? Grub, or grog? Drinks, please. Here's a mug of grog. That'll be 2 gold. Let's give him a nice big tip. Memory's a bit foggy. Perhaps a bigger tip will refresh my memory. Anything else? Sure. Here's a mug of grog. That'll be 2 gold. You aren't from around here, are you? I heard a rumor about the Skull of Mondain. If you must know about that evilest of things, find the beggar Jude in Minnick. Okay. So we have to talk to Jude in Minnick about the skull. If we want to find out anything more. And who the heck is this? You see a hiding tinker. They call me Snifflet. How are you? Okay, for now. What do you do? I'm hiding. I know something others want. Will you promise to use it only to aid the powers of good? Sure, I promise. The lighter-than-air device that was stolen lies near the dungeon of Hythloth. There's a lighter-than-air device out there. This place is rife with side quests. You see a mage dressed all in black. You may call me Starlight. How are you? Dark indeed. What do you do? I use black magic. I cast powerful magic missile spells. Do you know the best recipes? Yes, actually I do. Oh, good. Farewell. So a second way to learn the improved magic missile recipe. One that Maria could cast all day long, every day, for as long as she wants to, as long as she had reasons for it. Still have 772 gold. Limpy says, welcome to basic armor. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please. Chainmail is used by more warriors than all others. Ours costs 600 gold. Let's see. I could wear chain. It's an awfully big investment for whatever defense it actually offers. I think I'm going to save my money. Hook says, welcome to Hook's Arms, friends. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please. Crossbow is made by Eola the Bard, of the finest in the world. Yours for 600 gold. Flasks of flaming oil create a sudden conflagration upon impact, injuring the target. And we can buy a crossbow for 600 gold, but it's no improvement to anything that we're using right now. They do, however, have magic weapons here. Oh man, imagine getting a magic wand from Maria. Farewell. What else do we got up here? You see a nimble thief. Name's Sly Sam. What's it to you? How are you? As good as can be. What do you do? What's it to you? You ask too many questions. Are you a thief? No, I'm not. Just as I thought. Excuse me, Sly. I need to talk to... Long John Leary says, welcome to the guild shop. Like to see my goods? Yeah, show me your goods. At some point, I do want to buy that sextant. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff. We have 772 gold, and we're getting ready for some dungeons. So, 500 gold for all the torches I could ever use. What if I just get like, I don't know, 20 torches to begin with? This and light spell should get me a long way. I have 10 magic keys. I kind of want 10 more. 15 more. That gets me to 25 magic keys. Magic gems are wildly useful in the dungeons, helping me understand where the heck I'm going and what the heck I'm doing. Spell powder allows me to dissipate energy fields without any side effects. Maybe we buy 10 of those. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. So we visited the guild shop, bought some dungeoneering supplies. You see a plump merchant. I am Marsour. How are you? Great. What do you do? I sell wine. I have some good vintages. I own my own vineyards. They are on an isle to the northeast of here. Do you like wine? Yes, I do. Ah, then perhaps you can join me in a glass someday. Good day. You see a towering mage. I must warn you, a step into those woods will seal your doom. In there lies the dark side. Do not enter. Will you go in? Yes, I will. Evil will consume you. Well, it's a good thing I have Dispel Powder. An energy field blocks the way. I'm going to use Dispel Powder. Bloop. Go through the secret passage. What do we have here? You see a monstrous golem. I am Vice. How are you? I am fully functional. What do you do? I am instructed to serve Mistress Shannon. Okay. A blind woman turns to you and says, Welcome to Magic Mentor. I am Shannon. Are you in need of reagents? Yes, and I will pay full price. Even though... Oh, black pearl for practically nothing. I am, for 1 gold each, I am stocking up. I'm buying a full stack of black pearl, as much as I can carry, because the price is too good not to. That's going to make for some pretty great dungeon crawling. What else is around here in Buccaneer's Den? This music kind of reminds me of the music from Sid Meier's Pirates. Who's this guy? You see a big fat Cyclops. Shove it! How are you? Shove it! Did you hear me? Yes, I did. Then do it! Buzz off! Shove it! What do you do? Buzz off! Okay. He doesn't want to talk to me. I've already talked to her. Is there anyone else down here, maybe? No. Who else is left? I talked to Rank Breath. Anyone down this way? Sometimes people are hidden in the strangest places. Oh, yes, there is. Look at that. You see a slinky mage. I am Sienna. How are you? I am well. What do you do? I am a sorceress, my dear friend. May I help you? Yes, please. How about with your magic? How about the sleep spell? Sleep. Sleep. Mix the spider silk first for the slumber spell. Sleep. 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 Farewell. Yeah, your spell didn't quite work on me, but, you know. And I already knew the slumber spell anyway. Alright, who else was left? You see an ugly orc. I am Boris. How are you? Good and smelly. What do you do? I smuggle black market items. Magic keys, magic gems, that sort of thing. Do you need such an item? Yes I do. I just gave the guild shop a new supply. Boris grunts. Okay. Well, I think I've tapped this town for as much as I want. I do still have 192 gold. Let's go spend it at the guild shop on more supplies. What are we doing on food anyway? Food, rations. Oh, we're chonking through our rations pretty good though. Gotta be careful of that. I'm gonna save some money for food. Did I talk to these yutzes? You see a sneaky thief. Jeremy James Skurlock at your service. How are you? Very well. What do you do? At your service. How about information? I know about a special dungeon. Do you want to hear more? Yes, I do. Make it worth my while. Here you go. Whatever. The dungeon Hythloth can only be reached by a secret entrance in Castle Britannia. There's some solid information. You see a tall pirate with green hair. Hiya, mate. Greenlock's the name. How are you? Jolly good, mate. What do you do? I am buying armor for my crew. I hope to get some magical plate. Do you know where to buy mystic armor? No, I don't. You can't buy mystic armor. Wish I did. I wonder if it's true that mystic armor isn't sold anywhere. See ya, mate. Well, I can confirm that it is true mystic armor is not sold anywhere. Let's check out the guild shop again, and I know I'm not going to be able to afford that sextant. So we can buy another 10 pack of torches. It gives me 30. 5 more magic keys, sure. Let's cap off as much dispel powder as we can reasonably afford. Nah. We'll just get 6 more. That leaves us a little bit of gold in reserve in case we needed to give to beggars and stuff like that. Buy a little food here and there. And that is Buccaneer's Den. With calm winds, we sail off, and I think I'm going to see if I still can't get to Magencia. I do want to get a nice wind change spell going here. Now, true sailors will realize that I have my wind directions all backwards. Because this is a westerly wind, in other words, it comes out of the west. But I called it an east wind in this game. I wonder if that's how I did it in Ultima IV as well, if that was... I just called it the direction that it was blowing into. Somewhere around here is bound to be an island for Magencia. Somewhere in the wide ocean. Ooh, sea serpent. Alright, let's give the sea serpent a what for? I think... Oh, they are susceptible to fire blast? Yes, seems like it. Being a water creature with lots of hit points, being on fire seems like it's particularly sucky. And killing a sea serpent is good for some gold. Here we go, what's this island? This is... a little set of poison islands to the south of Moonglow. Alright. So I obviously missed Magencia somehow. Sure, we'll go west. Whatever. Somewhere out here is Magencia. It could be that it's south of... You know what? I have a magic gem. Oh, yeah. Magic gem reveals the whole map. Love it. And here's where I am. So I actually do want to sail south and a little bit east, or I'm sorry, a little bit west. Here we go. Here's the island where Magencia lies. The town of Magencia. Gotta walk across this cracked and broken bridge. Hope not too many people get poisoned along the way. Seems like we have managed to avoid it. You see a ghastly devil. I am Virtuebane. How are you? Devilish. What do you do? I welcome thee to Magencia, proud city of the high seas. Shimina says, I have always wanted to go on a spiritual pilgrimage to Magencia. Pilgrimage of nothing. Empty thoughts, wordless virtues. Is this what thou dost seek? Or dost thou desire the worship of thousands? Welcome to Magencia, fool. Thou mayest enter proudly. I'm not sure that I like Virtuebane all that much. You see a shadowy ghost. I am ghostly. How are you? Undead in search of peace. Peace I can never find. Forever banished unto the realm of earthbound spirits. Be not proud of your little deeds, unless you too fall from the light. What do you do? I haunt Magencia. Ghostly returns to haunting. All right. We have one person that got poisoned. Being able to walk right through these ghosts is a little bit disturbing. I just want to talk to you. Okay, here we go. You see a blue ghost. Blue ghost. I am Riskin. How are you? Not well. What do you do? I now try to understand humility. The first test of a great soul is humility. Do you seek to know humility? Yes, I do. You will need the rune. Ask the snake of the rune just before it strikes. Ruskin returns to haunting. All right. You see a thin skeleton. I am Dimitri. How are you? About the same as yesterday. What do you do? I rattle my bones. Bones, them dry bones. Oh, you're not dead. Watch out for Nate. Requiem Aeterna. Requiem Aeterna yourself. You see rattling bones. I am Weirdrum. Can you tell me about the shrine? Yes, I have been to the shrine. It lies on the north bank of the Isle of the Abyss. Weirdrum returns to haunting. Oh, okay. I'm going to be standing in poison here, which is going to suck. I am Banter. How are you? A bit bony. What do you do? I once held the silver horn, which must be used to pass the daemon guard of the shrine. Weirdrum has been to the shrine of humility. Do you seek the silver horn? I suppose I do. Ask Dimitri. Okay, we have a whole bunch of people to ask about various stuff. Weirdrum can tell me about the shrine. Dimitri, can you tell me about the silver horn? The Queen of Love at the Empath Abbey has a lady in waiting. She can tell you of the silver horn. We're going to go back to the Empath Abbey to follow up on that. Requiem Aeterna. There's a whole big poison patch I don't want to go in. And everyone's poisoned out the gills, so I'm probably going to burn through a lot of cure poisons to keep up with this for a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. Especially when you're living in a ruined town of ruined hopes and dreams. You see a tall ghost. I am Haywood. How are you? As well as can be expected. What do you do? To eternally haunt. Pride goes before, shame comes after. Are you prideful? No, I'm not. A proud soul surely knows not its worth. Haywood returns to haunting. Okay. You see a tall ghost. I am faultless. How are you? And better. What do you do? Oh, I just hang around. I was hung for my sin of pride. Are you prideful? No, I'm not. Pride is evil's favorite sin. Faultless returns to haunting. Who else do we have around here? Just walk right through that ghost. You see a small ghost. I am Casperian. How are you? Feeling a bit translucent. What do you do? To haunt this shop. A lot of haunting goes on around here. Do you know why? Shimino says, why was Magentia destroyed? Casperian replies, we once believed pride a virtue, and death exulted in our folly. Seek the mantra of humility. Ask Haywood. Haywood knows. Casperian asks, do you know Aaron? Yes, I do. Tell them I said, I think they're pretty great. Casperian returns to haunting. So I need to find Haywood again. Hey, perfect. Can you tell me about the mantra? Faultless knows the mantra of pride. Ask him. Where's Faultless? Hey, tell me about the mantra. The mantra for pride, being the antithesis of humility, is Mool. Some shepherds survived Magentia's destruction and fled to the refuge of Vespar. Let's see what we know about humility now. Under Seeking Enlightenment. More humility. Hawkwind asked me to seek elevation, right? The lady in waiting in the Empath Abbey can tell me about the Silver Horn needed to pass the daemons guarding the Shrine of Humility. Shrine of Humility is on the north bank of the Isle of the Abyss. Nate, a snake in Magentia, can tell me about the Rune of Humility. If Mul is the mantra of pride, then the mantra for the Shrine of Humility must be Lum. There is more to discover. Alright, so I gotta deal with Nate the snake. Come here, Nate. You're just hanging out there in that poisoned area where I can't get to you very easily? What a dick. You see a mean-looking viper. I bring death to all in Magentia. How are you? Bloodthirsty. Oh, really? Oh, shit. An ash snake emerged. Sim's party was victorious. 3 experience received. Sulfurous ash found. Nate Snez says, the sacred rune of humility was banished from the city. Ask Baron. In pause. Nate slithers off. Okay, well. Got to cure poison on everyone again. You see a skinny skeleton. I am Slim. How are you? A bit on the thin side. What do? I rattle my bones. I did value myself far too greatly. That pride was my downfall. Are you always humble? No, not always. Take no pride in your humility, lest you destroy it. Slim returns to rattling. Rattle your bones, Slim. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone got poisoned on that pass. You see a jabbering skeleton. I am Skullface. How are you? Most superb. What do? I am a nobleman of great birth. Me and my brother are the last 2 of the great Meridid family. You have heard of us, of course, yes? No, I can't say I have. You must not be from near these parts. Farewell. Can I talk to you, maybe? Ghost? Excuse me, Slim, I need to walk that way a couple steps or something. Maybe I can talk to you across the table? No. Here we go. You see a dumpy ghost. He has the hiccups. How are you? He has the hiccups. Boozer says, I was once a powerful merchant. My wealth was boundless. I held great power. A proud soul surely knows not its worth. Do you see? Yes, I think so. The world goes on without me. Whoa. Okay. We're fighting some ghosts. If Maria gets rid of that poison... Actually, if Maria repels undead, we could probably get rid of these ghosts much quicker. One of them fled. This ghost is not long for this realm. Man. Okay. We did get some experience out of the deal, but our poor ranger... Cure poison, the ranger... Alright. You see Weeping Skeleton. I am Plot. How are you? Been better. What do you do? I regret I was proud. Strip yourself of conceits. Only the humble are pure. Humility is the root from which all futures grow. Do you seek purity? Yes, I do. Then ask the snake of the rune and the stone. And the stone, you say? Slim returns to weeping. Gotta go talk to him about a stone, I guess. You see a fat skeleton. I am Bulbo. How are you? Could not be better. What do you do? I run the food shop, of course. Can I interest you in some rations? Yes, please? Our stock seems to have spoiled. Well, we are expecting more any day. Shimino asks, do you get many customers? Used to do a lot of business here, till mold started growing on the food. Farewell. I mean, makes sense. Maria got poisoned that time. All right, Snake. I need to talk to you about a stone. Come here. What do you do? Nate strikes. Just not interested in talking much. Here, we'll just slap him. Nate says, the sacred rune of humility was banished from this city. Ask Baron and pause. Those who seek the black stone need ask at the pub in Bretagne. Okay, let's check our journal on humility. Hawkwind advised me to seek elevation, The lady in waiting in the Empath Abbey, which is out by you, that's right, can tell me about the silver horn needed to pass the daemons guarding the Shrine of Humility. Shrine of Humility is on the north bank of the Isle. Baron and Paz can tell me about the Rune of Humility, so I gotta make a stop by Paz. And, other stuff. Sim's Quest. Nothing new here. The Abyss. Avatar. A magic reel at the HMS Cape is in deep waters. Jude, a poor beggar in Minnick, can tell me about the Skull of Mondain. 3 people named Antos in the Lyceum, Empath Abbey, and Serpent's Hold can tell me about the Bell Book and Candle. Now, I've already talked to the one in Serpent's Hold, so I have 2 reasons to go to the Empath Abbey. The Bell of Courage lies in a deep well at the Sea of Latitude. There are no more entries in the Abyss. And how about the Codex? Only an Avatar used the stones, the Blue Stone, Stone of Compassion, Stone of Valor, Stone of Justice, Stone of Honor. Dungeon of Hythlos lies beyond a secret entrance in the Castle Britannia. The Keg Tap Intrinsic can tell me about the Stone of Spirituality. Pub and Bretagne can tell me about the Stone of Humility. Brothers Air and Cove near Lock Lake can tell me about the Key of 3 Parts. News about the Altar Room, and what other quests do we have? A lighter than air machine lies near the Dungeon of Hythloth. I can buy a sextant from a guild merchant. Magic orbs found in dungeons raised by abilities. Magic armor, magic sword, and that's it for other quests. So let's successfully get out of the city of Magencia, the ruins of Magencia. Hopefully without getting overly too much poisoned. There is one other person to visit though. They're kind of hard to find. They're down here. Sweet. Hopefully that's everyone that's poisoned. Okay, who are you? You see a shepherd. I am Katrina. How are you? I am well. Shimino asks, such desolation. Does anyone else live here? Katrina greets Shimino. I bid you fortune of the soul, friend. Shimino introduces themselves. Shimino, seeker of the spirit. Katrina says, pride and vanity ruled here, Shimino. I am the last living soul amidst these ruins. May I accompany you away from this place? Yes, please join. Katrina turns to Shimino. May you find what you seek. Shimino replies, together we will find the path. Katrina, Shepherd of Magencia, joins the party. Now, in Ultima IV, I can only have as many party members as I have levels. In this case, Katrina breaks the rule. As a humble shepherd, I can add her on no matter how many party mates I already have. The only thing is, I do have to wait till I'm level 6 before I can add another person on. But it's gonna be nice to have someone that we can swap out. If someone's getting beat up too much, we can just give them a rest. Swap them out. And that, my friends, is the city of Buccaneer's Den or the village, I don't know, the Buccaneer's Den and the town of Magencia. Tune in next time when we get to some more Ultima Avatar, a fan project written by myself based on Ultima IV by Richard Garriott. Until then, I'm SimGamer.